sure.
Oh man. All right. Episode 18. This episode is gonna have a special theme that I don't want to reveal. It's just gonna be a real like if you know you know type episode. But first off, we got
Claude.
back in the building, and we got
Tap.
back in the building.
I love tap water.
Yes,
or
sir.
tapped in reviews.
Shout out to Tapped In Reviews. First off, I want to say R.I.P. to Sarain Baker.
Fill me in.
So you know Tony Baker, who do the animal voiceovers.
Yes.
His son died. I think doing some racing, some street racing or something.
He was on street racing. I think niggas was street racing. Did hit
You just
the car.
got him. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Him, man. I think 2 other people died with him, right? Like a girl and another dude.
Yeah, and then I think one other dude, he's in the hospital right now.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to all them. Prayers up to Tony and his family. But we finna get into it. So you met Carmen last night.
I did.
I got a friend named Carmen. We was talking like last week or a few days ago, and I want to bring a question that we talked about up to y'all. How do you know when you're in love? Not when you love someone, but when you're in love with them.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
I know for me, I feel like a little kid. Like, when I love you, like, I'm regular still. Like, I'm regular Clyde. But it's just like I might just go a little bit more out the way than I would for just somebody. But when I'm, like, in love, I feel like a little kid. Like, when I talk to you, like, even though, like, we good or whatever, like, my heart be racing. Like, I'm always excited. Like, I'm in the bed, like, thinking about you, like, smiling. Like, I'm just, like, a little kid. Like, when a little kid get, like, a new toy or, like, a new pair of Jordans or some shit or just some new shoes. That's how I am when I'm, like, in love.
Okay.
I'm still thinking. So sometimes I get satisfaction. If I'm in love with someone, I get satisfaction from doing things for them. And let's see. Sometimes you get that feeling in your stomach, that little gut feeling about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things I've experienced when I'm in love with someone. I guess it's the unconditional part comes in. It's like, regardless of what's going on, like, I still fuck with you. Like, you piss me off, but I go chill out and, we still good. Like, that little pissed off ain't gonna have me thinking like, I need to leave this bitch. It had me like, okay, I'm pissed off. Let me just go sit down, and once I regroup myself, then, we'll revisit. I feel like that's when love come in. But if I really don't care, then anything would just be like, yeah, you know what? I ain't got to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
So that love probably make me deal with more things that I wouldn't normally deal with.
Okay. My answer was I tried to simplify it, but in my opinion, or at least in my experience, is when a person goes from being a want to being a need. Meaning, I love you. I like when you. I want you to be around. I like when you're around. But when you're in love with somebody, it's like I need you. It's in my life in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you're in my life, the better. Or well, I ain't gonna say the more, but like the higher your position in my life, the better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just my simplest way of putting it.
I can see that, and I guess I've been trying to train myself to not to. Usually, if I'm with someone, I don't want to need them. I want them. So that's pretty much how I kind of think about it. But I feel like the value that they add to the relationship, I'm gonna say I need that, but I want it from them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't necessarily say I want to need them. I still want them because I don't want to. When I hear the word need, I automatically think about dependency.
I feel that.
Yeah, so I just I can see that. Like certain aspects I will want from certain aspects I would need in general. Like just I don't even know, but
Yeah.
the things,
but whatever it is, like
Yeah.
you know it when you get it.
yeah, and I will want it from them. I need it. Like let's just say therapy. I don't want my girl to be my therapist or anything, but like it's certain things. Like if I need to vent, I need someone to talk to, but I want it to be you, pretty much.
And that may be a better way of explaining it.
Yeah.
So now that we got that shit out the way, we're gonna go to our first sponsor. The Game's Documentary 2 album, track 12. If you don't know it, look it up, and you'll see where we going with this. You should already know by the title if you look the title up, which that's the theme of the day.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to avoid this story for a few reasons, but we're gonna get into it. Brittany Renner and PJ Washington. Do you know the situation?
Briefly, yeah. I know enough of it to have a thought about it.
Okay. I know Clyde know. So for the people that don't know, 2 weeks after that, her ex-husband, I guess, her and her ex-husband's son was born, she secretly filed for divorce. Things happen, and now he got to pay $200,000 a month in child support, allegedly.
Yeah, because I did see that was a alleged rumor, but
Yeah,
still, if the number even close, oh my Lord,
it's ridiculous. So first off, I just want to get y'all's opinions on that.
I mean, if that's true, that's fucked up. I didn't even know they was married.
Yeah, it was.
I'm assuming that was secret too.
No, because I remember. I feel like I remember like her showing the ring and all of that when they got engaged.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I just personally, if there's any truth to that, where I'm kind of 50-50, I don't feel like Brittany Renner. I feel like people think Brittany Renner is that kind of person because of what she says and certain shit. But I also kind of don't feel like she is that type of person to do that shit because it's like, shorty make bread by herself. But at the same time, if that shit did happen, you a fucked up individual. Like, you talking about some shiesty shit. That's some shiesty shit. Like, that's some, like.
No, yeah, that's definitely.
poo shiesty.
You feel me? Like,
I was going to say it, but I ain't.
Look, like that's some, like, really fucked up. Like, because I was hearing, and, niggas always talk on the internet, but, like, niggas were saying, like, oh, she was watching him when he was in college, and he was, like, 18.
I mean,
kind of just.
I will say this. Because I've been following her for a while, like on Instagram, and it was like weird to me that she would be at Kentucky games.
But I mean, but she's put it out there for a minute that she's a Kentucky fan. Like, I think it's in her her family is. Like,
I mean, it may be.
And I know her family is like Dallas fans too, from like old shit. I don't follow her no more, but like from what I saw before, like I always saw Dallas and like Kentucky shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like those are the teams that she a fan of, and that's PJ. Maybe they had a relationship, friend. I don't fucking know.
She like what, 10 years older than her? Almost
8, 7, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
8 or 7.
but then I even saw a video somebody put up where she was like, if you really want to get some money, you go for the athletes, like the basketball players, because they stupid, like da.
That shit was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I think.
But
regardless,
right? But I just don't think she's the kind of woman who would be like, I'm so money hungry that I would bring a child into the world, type shit. I don't get that vibe. I don't get that vibe from her. Now, if you talking about someone like Black China or some shit,
Yeah.
absolutely. She petty enough and desperate enough to do shit like that. But when I'm talking about somebody like Brittany Renner, I'm like, to bring a child into it, potentially fuck up your body, postpartum depression, all the shit that come with just for $200,000, and you probably
it ain't just $200,000. It's $200,000 a month.
It's $200,000 a month, but then every other week you making damn near $500,000.
Yeah,
or for pulling up at a club.
So you making what you say $500,000 a year?
No, not $500,000 a year. I'm saying $500,000 in like some weeks. Like just pulling up to a club, popping bottles, and then leaving. Club paying you $500,000.
Yeah,
for that. You know what I'm saying?
Or in the span of a year, I could be a multimillionaire by sitting at home with this baby.
Yeah, but still, I just for her, I just don't get the vibe that she would bring a whole being for $200,000 a month. Like,
look, I agree. I agree
think
with
she'll
you.
do it for less.
I agree with Clyde.
Because think about it, like what's easier? Walking into a club, popping bottles, and getting some money off that, or literally having to take care of a whole life for the rest of your life, pretty much. Because even after 18, you damn still taking care of that child. Like, it just seems easier. Your life seems a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Take the latter.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
$200,000
a month, guaranteed $200,000 a month, and I gotta just make sure this nigga don't die.
But what I'm saying is, look, it's y'all saying it like $200,000 a month, but when you getting that in a few weeks just from showing up to a bitch and being there for 5 minutes and going home,
I can retire after this baby.
Right. I don't have to go to them clubs no more. And them niggas in the club not always gonna want to see me.
But it's not a thing of them wanting to see you.
That's what brings the money.
Yeah, but a lot of the times they're under contractual agreement with the promoter. So regardless of whoever come or whatever, this is the amount this set amount that I'm gonna pay you. And if more people come, then it's a bonus that you'll get to it.
You get to that contract based off of your popularity. If you ain't popular no more, if your popularity is declining, them numbers gonna decline.
And that's true, but
or if she turns ugly,
or if you never know.
True.
Something might happen. She might, God forbid, get in an accident or something.
Yeah,
and now, but this baby guaranteed.
Yeah, but I don't
this
know.
This baby
man.
$2 million guaranteed contract.
I don't know. Like I said, I know there's people who are willing to do that shit, and like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of celebrity women or just thirsty women out there who are willing to have a whole baby just for $200,000. But she doesn't just strike me as the type to do that. Like, and it's not because like I'm like, oh, she fine, or like she just doesn't give me that energy. Like I said, a motherfucker like Black China, when she had the baby because Tiger was fucking with a Kardashian, so then she got pregnant by a Kardashian. Like, I was like, oh, you're a fucked up individual. You're the type to do some bullshit like that. And yeah, you got a baby, but you don't even love this nigga. Like, you just manipulating him to get money, and like it's a tit for tat type of thing. She don't strike me as a motherfucker who's a tit for tat or
let me dive into this thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, my fault.
Oh, you good, cuz. So she kind of gives me that vibe.
Really? That's so interesting.
The reason I say that is because her tell-all book, where she talked about multiple celebrities that she been with, that she got the book for profit.
But in the book, she wasn't with them for money, according to her. What she
That's
said.
Cool, but she told
the story for the money. Yeah.
So even though it's your business, it's their business too. And usually, like when you telling business of
you gotta hear both sides.
Upper echelon people, like
close enough.
Go ahead. Well, I mean, you know, who was all on it? Drake,
no.
Chris Brown?
I was talking about the way you said that.
Oh, echelon. It'd be like that sometimes. But like this, I wouldn't put her on Black China level, but I wouldn't put it past her. The reason why, because she's shown that she don't care about putting her personal business out there. She pretty much saying this about it. Give me the money. one more body that come out of her body ain't for money. She done did it more than once. This hers. The body that's coming out.
You stupid.
But the PJ I was gonna say Tucker, PJ Washington situation. I'm gonna say this. I don't wholeheartedly blame her. Is she shiesty? Yes. But the people that's around PJ, his inner circle, his good counsel, they should have warned him about things like this because he young. Like, I just looked his age up.
Yeah, he like 22, 23.
22. This boy was born in 98.
Yeah, hold on.
So think about, I know how dumb I was when I was 22. You know what I'm saying? I know how dumb I was in 98. And this man was just born.
Right.
Like, so with someone that's already got experience in the game with Brittany Renner and being around high caliber people with Colin Kaepernick, Drake, Lil Uzi, so many.
But see, that's the thing though. For me, that's why I'm kind of iffy on it, just because it's like, nigga, you went with PJ Tucker,
Washington.
Oh, I mean PJ. You're right, PJ Washington.
Easy.
But my thing is, you've been with so many high caliber that
see,
you could have got pregnant with them.
He's 6'7" and he light skin.
Think about this. If you dealing with
if Drake, I was a girl, I'd breed with him.
Look,
I breed with him.
if you dealing with a Drake or a Colin Kaepernick or one of them niggas who been in the game and they done already been through all this shit, they know how to avoid shit like that.
Nigga,
for
Drake
the most
got
part.
a white porn star pregnant.
One.
Still.
So he learned his lesson. But and then that might not have been an accident. Like, that might have actually been something he was trying to do with her. Not have a baby, but trying to be with her.
That nigga said on what's it called, Rap Radar, that nigga, he took multiple tests to make sure that baby was his.
And that's fine. But you got these niggas who got people around them to help block out that shit. Mm-hmm. You getting a nigga, PJ, he fresh out the water.
Fresh. He still got Similac on his breath.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, and a lot of people saying that she was grooming him.
Yeah.
But if that's my goal, to get a baby out this nigga, am I gonna get it with somebody who already and took most of the necessary precautions to avoid that, or this nigga who I can just basically influence and get what I want out of him early?
He young. I'm talking about like 22 and she fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she IG fine without the added the BBL and nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Nothing against the girls with the BBLs or whatever. But she not an ugly girl.
Yeah.
Like, and for him to be, and she already got a name. Like, she's more popular than PJ Washington. Like, so in his mind, he like, dang, I got Brittany Renner.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's another part of it.
If it's for the money though, let's be right. And I don't know if y'all just into the NBA like that, but is PJ finna really get like a super crazy deal? Before, like, think about it. But think about it.
That's what matters.
You on a team with LaMelo. You on a team with now Jello, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas gonna get paid more before PJ. PJ's probably gonna be out. Like, probably this season, to be honest with you. He's not a contributor to the team. So it's like, if he's out, that contract, he finna get a what's the boy name who just signed with Boston? He finna get one of them $5 million for 1 year type deals.
And see, that's true. But if you looking at this nigga in college, it's like drafting. You going off potential.
But so, what was he in the draft? He wasn't even high in the draft.
I wasn't watching as much of a Kentucky fan as I am. I wasn't watching when.
If you go to Kentucky, you getting drafted. So.
Yeah, no,
basically.
absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm like, to me, I'm like, if this was like if she got somebody like LaMelo, kid,
he prepared.
But I'm like, okay, now it will be more believable for me, because I'm like, you went after this nigga who's been rich before the NBA, and now he's even richer, and
women think in layers. I feel like she really thought this out. Anybody that was a top 10 pick was ready for whatever BS that's coming with her. Like, so if I can't speak for a woman because I ain't never been a woman,
Right.
but women think like that. Like they will really think like, okay, like you know how many of these?
He was the 12th pick in the draft.
No way, he
What
was.
in the top 10?
Shoot, that's still top 20. That's good.
It's good, but he ain't producing. But
Listen, he simply wasn't prepared, and I feel sorry for him.
good.
And if I was in that situation, I feel like she I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak ill about her because I can't knock it. I just, if my son was like, if I was what's LeVar Ball, my sons ain't finna deal with nothing like that. But LeVar,
I'm sure they have dealt with shit like that though. They just ain't get nobody pregnant because it's like, I know what this
they
about.
probably dealt with women trying to like come after them, but I think that LeVar probably not already prepared them to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta think about it. Even though he wasn't a huge name, he's still 6'7", black, light skinned, heterosexual. With potential millions on the way.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, I think about it like what's the one of the Kardashian Chloe.
She ain't finna do Draymond Green like that. Draymond Green got more bread.
He do, but he
got rings.
I feel like,
but he ugly. They still want somebody cute.
But okay, like I look at it like Chloe with Tristan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Tristan Thompson, like it makes sense, even though it's like they known for like hopping on the different athletes and black men or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense to go with Tristan. This nigga just won some shit with LeBron. LeBron just got that nigga paid stupid millions. It makes sense that that's the nigga that you choose to get pregnant with because his contract is good. So that child support is gonna be good. PJ, like you, like think, and not even just PJ. It's like you could have fucked another athlete and got way more than 200,000.
I'm gonna say this:
you could have fucked Future would have fucked you, and Future got Sierra pregnant. Future, every female that Future been with is pregnant, and he take care of all them kids. You could have went for that nigga
allegedly.
True, but you could have went with a rapper nigga and got way more. And I'll even say this, like Dr. Dre, like he's dating Omarion baby mama now. Yeah, he dating Omarion baby mama now, and Omarion baby mama went from Omarion to Lil Fizz to Dr. Dre. You see it, and she basic as hell. She ain't no, she a reality star.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like it's just.
Go ahead.
I'm moving on.
One more thing before you move on. The Kardashians are prepared to deal with someone of higher caliber as opposed to Brittany Renner. They can. One of them was fooling with James Harden, but one of them was fooling with Chris Humphries. It don't matter when these boys in the NBA because they got bread. They fool with Chris Humphries.
Yeah,
like,
no, that ain't
so
no more.
So how? Because we know that her situation, true or not, it's not unique. This shit happen all the time. Motherfuckers getting caught up, whether they in the NBA or not. Motherfuckers just getting caught up with babies and getting trapped and all of that. So how can you be sure, especially as a celebrity or like when you reach a certain financial status or level of notoriety, how can you really be sure when somebody is with you for you?
Actually, easy to me. Just
answer before you go. Before you answer it. Okay, go ahead.
Dude, you do it. It's stupid.
This man wild.
This man is really wild. I think it's just a thing of people show you who they are before the money and everything. So you just look at that. Like I know, like I'll keep niggas like Zay around because before it was cool. After the fact, it's gonna be cool. I know if I'm talking to a shorty now and she like me when I'm still hustling and I'm chubby and all this other shit. Shit, when I get millions, that shit ain't gonna mean shit to her. Like,
What if you already got the millions?
if I already got it,
Yeah.
like I feel like that's just a thing of you. It's you gonna know because motherfuckers gonna make it known. Like, bro, I'm cool off the money. Like, yeah, you got millions, but I've probably dated other niggas who got more than that. That's not what I'm about. I'm with you because I want to be with you, and they make it known. Like, it's very obvious.
I'm sure she made it known too.
Who?
Brittany. If it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, like I said, I follow her, so I watch her story and shit. Like, she was taking care of this nigga dogs and everything. But now the baby come out and all of this other shit happening.
Yeah. And then we also have to make sure though when we still talking about the situation that we saying alleged because this is just,
that's what I'm saying.
The shit I sent you, I saw that shit on Facebook,
right? Because I was seeing shit Facebook and Instagram, so it's all alleged. That's why I say if it's true.
Yeah,
but you never know. So I saw a tweet.
Hold on. I want to say something to that.
Go ahead.
How would I know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just make it show.
How would you know when somebody's really with you for you?
I'm gonna say this. It boils down to I think one word, and everybody ain't got it. I'm gonna say discernment. Mm-hmm. So like being able to, I don't know the exact definition, but pretty much being able to tell who someone is.
Yeah.
And actually reading them for they true character. And like I feel like that, of course, that's harder when money involved. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I feel like that's why celebrities pretty much date other celebrities because they're in their social status, they're in the peer group. So if I had millions and people knew I had millions, I probably would date someone else that's on a similar status. But if I was just like a CEO and everybody didn't know who I was, then I probably would just date someone regular and then let them find out for themselves that, yeah, you just got you a bag, but a husband too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So now we're moving on to continue this theme. I saw a tweet on Instagram. Well, it was reposted on Instagram. Dude said, I caught my girlfriend cheating, but I'm scared to confront her about it because she might kick me out of her apartment.
I seen that shit.
First off, how do you feel about that? How do you handle
what was it,
catching somebody cheating?
What was it? 50 song PIMP. Mm-hmm. Just change that first P to an S, cause that boy trash. That boy trash. Are you scared of losing her or a place to live? That's the real question.
I think with him, in this case, I'm assuming it's the place to live.
Yeah.
Because he might not have nowhere to go.
And she probably
which really kind of makes that situation even worse.
She probably thinking like, shit, I can cheat. She probably don't even look at it like cheat. Like, bro, I can do what I want. I pay bills. I'm doing this. You just live here. Really you was giving me dick, and now the dick ain't even quality no more. So I really can go out.
Read the tweet again, man. Read it one more time for me.
I caught my girlfriend cheating.
Not your girlfriend.
But I'm scared to confront her about it because she might kick me out of her apartment.
It sounds like he don't want to leave the relationship or the apartment, but more the apartment. So I'm
But my question, how do you handle catching someone cheating?
And just in general or with that situation?
Start with
in
an
general.
L, end with an E. And it ain't love.
Mm-hmm.
Leave. I would feel so hurt.
Of course.
So I'm out.
It depends, so. There's been times where I've been with a girl and I feel like she cheating, and I'm like, I don't know for sure, but I'll tell myself like, if I find out, it ain't even gonna hurt me. I'm like, damn, you really did that shit. All right, well, I just gotta do it. But that's when like my feelings ain't really super involved. Now, if it's somebody I'm in love with and she cheat,
yeah, I'm gonna be depressed.
Ugh. I'm gonna cry.
Somebody we just talked about how you know you in love with somebody. That whoever that may give you them feelings, she cheat on you.
I'm gonna cry. In front of her, I'm not doing that shit.
It's gonna be hard because like I feel like I'm gonna end up taking my anger and frustration out on
other people,
other women that don't deserve it, or someone might deserve it, but that's neither here nor there. But it would be tough. Like I would have to. It'll take a while for me to trust somebody else. And I know any women that's listening, they're like, we do it all the time. We take y'all back. Yeah, it's different for guys.
Yeah,
But look though, and I'm finna get to that because you saw the tweet, but did you see the responses?
No.
All right, all these responses are from women.
Okay.
One woman said, "Don't ask her anything. Be a good boyfriend and pretend like you haven't seen anything. She'll come around. You know how women are. Be patient with her. She's still finding herself. Cook her a nice meal tonight and give her nice sex. You'll see." The next
Is it
one
crack?
said, wait. The next one said,
Is it bath salt you smoking?
the next one said,
Sniffing.
she's just testing the limits of your relationships. Give her some space. What is that? Oh. Give her some space to figure things out. Also, with a little self-reflection hurt. Is there anything that you're not doing for her?
If we say stuff like this, I
Lord.
But listen. So the last one said, don't ask her. Instead, ask yourself what you're lacking that caused her to need to do that. Focus on your faults and then be better so she won't need to in the future.
I got a question for the women real quick. Any women that's listening, please leave a comment if y'all agree with these women or do y'all feel like it's sarcasm.
Now,
it's either agreement or sarcasm. I need to know because
that's what a lot of people were saying. It was like they basically saying to him what a lot of people say to women when a man cheat. Now, regardless, it's bullshit. But that was kind of wild to me because I feel like a lot of women like think that way. No matter who cheating, they kind of had that mindset.
I'm gonna say this just because you said that. I feel like women, when they cheat, they feel like it's more justified as opposed when a man cheat. Where they put justification behind they cheating. It's like, well, he wasn't doing X, Y, Z for this. If he was doing things better, then I wouldn't do that. But if a man cheat, it ain't like what the women can do better. It's like the man ain't shit and what he can do better.
Yeah.
So like, the real question is, why do women justify they cheating and men just accept that if a man cheat, they just cheat?
I got an answer for that.
Go ahead.
Men are taught to accept responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
That was deeper than I thought. Yeah,
that what she said.
Men are taught.
Wouldn't it be that's what he said? Never mind. But yeah,
men are taught to accept responsibility. So when we do some shit and accountability. So when we do some bullshit, is you know what, baby, I'm sorry. You know that's me. I fucked up.
Yeah,
women ain't taught that.
Well, if you wouldn't have blah blah blah, then
women are taught it's always something else. So they always like putting shit on. They not gonna take responsibility.
Yeah, and we gonna get to that too later on, kind of.
And I'm just being honest, and this ain't even no knock to no women, but I have never heard a woman take responsibility.
We gonna get to that
in your life.
We gonna get to that.
I have never.
I have
heard a woman. Even like I love you, mama, but not like even with my even with my own mama, she'll be mad at some other shit. I mean, not even I don't even think it's just my mom. I think we all see the videos with black mamas where shit whoop your ass for some stupid shit, and then instead of apologizing, is
come get something to eat.
Or it's like, well, I wouldn't have did it if you shouldn't have did it. Like instead of saying it's my fault, I was tripping, I took it too far. That no, a woman is not ever gonna do that. A woman's gonna be like, well, you led me to do it. So really, it's your fault. Really, I'm not even the kind of person to cheat. So really, if I cheated, it's because you made me to. No, stupid.
Now, I've always preached, man, woman, whatever. If you unhappy,
leave. Facts.
So it ain't even got to come to that.
Facts.
Now, if you choose to do that, you got to take what come with it.
Yes, sir.
Man or woman, you got to take that consequence and that accountability. Now, say you, I feel like we talked about this before, but you wasn't here. I don't know if the mics picked that up.
I don't think so.
Say a woman cheats on her man with you. They break up. She want to be with you. Can you get in a relationship with her?
What till I say? When Nunu came, I hope you ain't do that for me. What you talking about?
Oh, wait. Hope you think it was for me.
Like real shit. Like I hope you ain't do that shit for me. Like bro, I never told you anything about a relationship. I never told you why you leave that nigga.
Cause she wasn't happy.
No, man. Why you don't think you leaving him and then I'm finna come? No, like here's the thing. You left him. You was fucking on me while you was with him. Left him to try to be with me. What?
I'm gonna take some advice from Swiss Beats because apparently he know how to deal with this situation or what can come from it. Because that's pretty much what happened with him and Alicia Keys.
Really?
Yeah, like they was affair mates.
Really? I did not know that.
And then now if I'm wrong, please tell me, people at home that's listening. But Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats was fucking around, and I want to say either Swiss or Alicia was with somebody and left that person. And now Swiss and Alicia Keys is married.
Oh wow,
That's pretty much how that happened.
I did not know that.
So could I do that? I'm gonna say this: if I use my discernment, like I talked about earlier, if I really feel like that it's over between them and like she really, really F with me and I actually F with her, then I probably would. Like, you know, because it's been times where people don't want to leave relationships because of just fear of hurting somebody's feelings or just comfortability. Like, it's so many things that why people don't want to leave relationships and it's already over with in their head. So like, could I? Yeah, but I would. That thought would probably linger in the back of my head that you talked about in regards like, you cheated with me. You cheated on him with me. So like, who say it ain't gonna happen to me? So
and see, for me, I'm gonna be in a mental prison because I'm gonna just be like, what if
so if she cheat on you or she cheat with you, you in a mental prison?
No, if she cheating on her man to be with me.
What I mean is,
yeah,
we talked about that before with the whole find out the baby ain't yours.
Oh yeah,
and you was like, if you stayed, you would be in a mental prison.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because I'm gonna just be thinking to myself like, you doing some shit. Like if you can do that shit to him, you could damn do that shit to me. And I'm just like, yeah, no.
What if you love him?
So
there's no way I love you.
Oh, wow.
There is no way I love you if I knew you got it in and I'm fucking. So I'm fucking you off pure masculine energy. Like
so Clyde knows this, but I don't think me and you have talked about it. I got a list. So first off, I have a rule. If I know you got a nigga, especially if you married, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not approaching you. Now if you come to me, then maybe. But I have a list of, it's not a long list, but it's a list of a few women that I don't give a fuck what they got going on. If they come to me with it, I'm indulgent. And as an even shorter list within that list of women that I would be serious with for a number of reasons. But generally speaking, like if I just meet a chick and I know she got a nigga and we mess around, now she trying to come with me, it's like, I don't know, because of that same reason, like I can't trust you. And I've actually been in that situation before.
Me too.
Like, and we actually got together for like maybe a month, if that. And I was like, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't trust you.
Was it lingering in the back of your head?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause like we was in high school. I graduated, and over that summer she was gonna take a trip, and I was like, she was gonna be gone for like a couple weeks, and I was like, you gonna fuck a nigga in that couple weeks?
You feel me?
Like, it's not even that you gonna do it. It's just
it's just
like,
go in there in a couple of weeks.
Plenty.
What'd you say? A gaggle.
A gaggle of dicks. A gaggle of dicks. And she gonna be gagging on them dicks. And
when she for the streets, I can't have her.
And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, and it wasn't even that she cheated like on her nigga with me and a bunch of other niggas. It was just me and her, as far as I knew. But and even I think when we was together, I think she was faithful. But it's just like that's too long. Now if she was gone a weekend, all right. You was gonna be gone a couple weeks. You can meet, like, fuck, and get broke up with a nigga in that span.
Yes.
Can't do it. Because if that shit come out later, it's gonna be even worse.
So like, how long ago was this? Like, was it years ago?
Yeah, this was right before I graduated. High school.
Do you feel the same way now?
About her?
No, not her.
About
a similar situation.
Like I said, it depends on the woman. Because who the woman is and our relationship would frame would determine how much I trust her. So,
yeah,
you know. But in most cases, I'm with y'all. Like that thought gonna be back there. Yeah. But it is a list of women who, I'm gonna
say this: the thought will be back there, but it won't be my first thought. My first thought will be like, okay, what is this person showing me?
Yeah.
Then the second thought was like, okay, what has this person done in the past that I might not want to get jiggy with? I'm an optimistic person.
I agree. But see, the biggest thing, and not to cut you off, I'm gonna let you go. The biggest thing would be why you cheated on your last nigga with me, and how, if we gonna be together, how can we avoid that moving forward?
Great question.
Which really more than likely just comes down to communication. But whatever. Go ahead.
I don't want to be with you. Like, if I'm fucking you while you got a nigga, I don't want, there's no love, there's no nothing there. Like, to me, you've proven yourself.
You a savage.
Nah, it's just you've proven yourself. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I'm gonna just be transparent. And I hate talking about this shit because this was a part of old Clyde. I am not this nigga no more. Whatever. But there's been times I've been with a girl.
Is that a Juicy the cap?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juicy the apparel.
And shout out to the cap that he about to say.
Big black cap.
I swear it's not cap. Please.
Big black cap.
I promise you it's not. But there's been times where, like, I've been, in the middle of having sex with a girl who got a nigga, and her nigga called.
Yeah. And
she answered it.
And you still?
And I'm still doing what I'm doing, and she trying not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I can't do something like that and then be like let's be together. What?
Have you seen like the videos where a nigga on the other side with a nigga call his girl? I would kill that.
You feel me? Like, so I'm just like, bro,
ain't no snatch the necklace. I'm snatching your throat.
It's like, bro, it's like, so if I'm in my head, I'm like, if I'm doing shit like that, Shawty, I can, you know damn well not to come with me with no relationship.
Shawty, you know he's serious.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you know damn well not to be like, well, we broke up because I really have feelings for you. No, stop that.
Nah.
Stop that shit. Please stop that shit. I literally was fucking you while you was talking to your man. And you think my head is like, yeah, she the one.
Nigga, see,
what?
I'm thinking I would be a dirty nigga. If I'm fucking the chick and her nigga call, I'm making sure he hear it.
Bruh. No, cause she was up here, bruh. She was up here like moaning and shit. She was up here. The nigga was like, what's going on? Like, you good? She was like, yeah, my dog just keep humping me. Shorty, like,
what?
That's a horrible lie. I legit thought you was gonna say she.
Nah,
she
I wouldn't trust her because she's a horrible liar.
Yeah, she's a horrible liar, and she might really be fucking her dog. That's something that you didn't think about.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way if we on that type time, bro. There's no way you can come to me and be like, oh yeah, I left my boyfriend because I want to start talking to you. What made you think that? Like, you was literally talking shit about this nigga to me.
Yeah.
So what? Then we get together the moment I do some shit wrong. Then
you gonna talk to another nigga?
Yeah, out of your fucking mind. Get out of here. Like you shooting a cat or some shit. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, nah, I definitely like it in general, like just in the general sense, I'm with you. But like I said, I got that list, and if she on that list, I'm with it.
Right. I want to hear one name off the list though. Are these celebrities or like just regular people?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I feel I'm trying to see. It's mostly It's mostly celebrity,
Okay.
but yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Now we're gonna go back to that responsibility and accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play a clip from another show. Shout out! I don't know if y'all listen to Larry and Lionel podcast. Ever heard of them?
Nope.
Two Philly niggas, but they had Clint Coley on the show.
Okay.
Shout out.
And shout out to Clint Coley. And I'm gonna play this clip, and I just want y'all's thoughts.
I hate to say this, ladies, you about to get mad at me. But after a breakup, a lot of y'all feel like it's his loss. You don't feel like we feel like we lost something. You don't feel like you lost
nothing,
shit.
yeah.
And it's like, I don't ever hear women say I fucked up a good thing.
I've never once heard that.
I've never heard a woman say that.
What's
up
with that?
What's going on? They don't feel like that. You know why? Because there's dick in abundance. There's men in abundance. That's the problem.
They can just throw that thing on and then go out on a Friday night.
It's not even a thing on. It's just more so like they feel like women really talk themselves into certain.
So yeah. Agree? Disagree?
Nah, I absolutely agree.
Do you agree on the reasoning too?
With the whole there's dick in abundance.
Yeah.
I think it. Like I said, I think it's that, and like I said earlier, they've never been taught to take responsibility. Mm-hmm. It's just what it is.
I'm gonna say this. I have heard a woman say that they done messed up a good thing before, but I can literally count on probably on one finger.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, like I haven't heard it a lot.
You know what? Maybe it might be two for me, but it depends on how far we going back and when does that shit start counting.
And then if you talking about older women, like over the age of 39, so 40 and up, they probably would say it because they probably done grew up and they're like, you know what, I really did mess that up, or
yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember the clip. Messed up a good thing, man.
Because maybe they don't look at certain men as good, or maybe they don't look at men as good things. Maybe they view themselves as good things, but they just look at men as like, yeah.
They really, I think what it is, and this kind of goes back to a conversation we had a couple episodes ago. It goes to the idea of the woman being the prize.
I feel like women do somewhat overvalue themselves. And I say that because I don't think it's all women, but even when you just asking a woman opinion about another woman, women overvalue women in general.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because if, like, let's just say, if you ask a woman, a general woman, what you give Beyonce on a scale of 1 to 10, they gonna say 10. Mm-hmm. You ask them what you give your best friend, they gonna automatically say 7. If they best friend.
I would say depending on, some of them might say 10.
I know a lot don't say 10.
Okay, but regardless of what it is,
we know what that bitch look like.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
and that's where like accountability kind of comes with the little overvaluing too. It's like give it its just credit. So let's just say what dudes say dick is in abundance. It is, but is it in abundance to really cuff you or just to hit?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, yeah, anybody can go out on a Friday night and get a man just to hit, but are you really bringing something to the table where this man want to be like, you know what? I want to hit and more, because we all want to hit, but I want to do more than that. So
now he goes on to say, like, because what he was really about to say was like, women are the only ones who like kind of talk themselves into shit. Like every morning they need them positive affirmations and they reading horoscopes and all this shit. And men don't really do that. Men just wake up feeling like they the shit.
Yeah, sometimes.
But I think a lot of it is I think.
Go ahead.
I think a lot of it though is like, it's like they're really taught. Like I think about it like this, right? When they're getting introduced to like church and everything, the Bible says, you know, that we have all heard the preachers talk about, you know, when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing.
Yeah.
then finds a wife, but ultimately, you know what I'm saying?
They go through themselves in there.
Yeah, and then when you look at like commercials, right? And you see the ring commercials, the diamond ring commercials. The whole selling point is she's this, the special one, the perfect, So you have to match that with the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you see like just anything, like it's always like the woman is always the higher, the person that is like the higher up, but the men. It's like you don't see no commercial for, oh, you got to do this for the dude and da 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 da. So that I feel like that's why a lot of these women feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like they.
I don't disagree. I feel like
Top 5 podcast Mississippi.
I feel like the even media just selling everything is almost catered to women. Like I mean, you got a couple of things that's catered to us. Maybe like some workout stuff or landscaping or
F-150s.
Yeah, true. But like just these little holidays.
But
like,
no, even if you talk, not even to just cut you off, like even with trucks, when you see in the truck, you seeing what beside the truck? A woman. It's a woman.
I see like piles of dirt.
I mean, but a lot of times it's
shit.
like a woman. Like, well, I'll say this. When they used to do like commercials, they would like when it
Put
came
the
to
woman next to it,
barbecuing, trucks, whatever. Oh, women enjoy this, so men, you should do this because women enjoy it, and this is what's gonna get a beautiful woman like this to show up or
But I mean,
whatever.
That's like primitive. Mm-hmm. That thought. I mean,
it is.
It's all primitive.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things just naturally conditioned to have women to think that they really more than what they is or they are or whatever. Y'all ain't all that.
And we're not saying this shit to be rude or
And
nothing.
I really not. If y'all have to,
Have I not been saying that kind of shit? And James really been.
Right.
And when I say y'all not all that, I'm really asking y'all to really look in the mirror, because when you look in the mirror and really self-analyze, like everyone has flaws. And I feel like people in general don't recognize that. But I feel like it might be more on the majority side of the woman that'll ignore their flaws and disguise their flaws as something that I should just accept. Oh, I'm moody. Oh, it's that time of the month. Like
Mercury in retrograde.
you've been having a period for how long? And it still make you act like that?
You supposed to be used to it by now, huh?
Oh man, but see, with that though, it's kind of hard to talk about that because we don't got periods.
This is true,
and we don't know how that whole situation, like, you know what I'm saying, can really change and affect them. Like shit, if we was bleeding from my dick every fucking month, I'm sure we would. Like, don't talk to me, bitch.
Now that you say that, it is kind of traumatic.
You know what I'm saying? Like you bleeding from your dick, and then it's like.
But I think after 10 or 12 years, I will get used to it.
I mean, yeah, you get used to certain shit, but it's like still, I'm bleeding from my dick, and I can't control it. Like it's one thing. It's like if I can control the blood and maybe like okay, no. I'll be in class, my dick just leaking. God damn it!
I'll say this. I've been knowing.
Would they call them Dixie pads instead of maxi pads? But neither here nor there.
I've been knowing different women for 26 years. Women who have had periods. And sometimes they may be a little irritable. But it's never been that hell that a lot of women claim, or at least they don't show it.
I'm gonna say this,
which helps your point after a while.
The question is, have you ever been around a woman and it's not that time of the month and they're irritable?
Yeah.
So is the irritability related to them being? I don't even want to say that.
Well, what I guess it is like they've been irritable, but they haven't just projected that irritability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for that, 4 days to a week, it may be a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's never like how it's dramatized in media.
And I feel like never mind.
Nah, bro.
I was finna say, I feel like they really be upset because some of them can't get no dick in them moments. And I say some because some will put the towel down, but that's neither here nor there.
Listen.
Motherfuckers be acting like I want Chick-fil-A, but on a Sunday, goddamn. Can't get to it. Be God damn it, fuck. Like motherfuckers be bad as hell. Like
That's an interesting point.
But I don't know, bro. I just like I get it, but then at the same time, it's like if a woman have a baby once and she do whatever the fuck she do when she had that baby once and she get pregnant again, like. She gonna go through the same shit. Like, she probably gonna do the same shit because it's like, it's different shit in her body that's not in our bodies.
Yeah.
So it's easy for us to be like, you know, man, damn, you got pregnant before. You ain't used to it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was carrying the first child for 9 months. They gave you time to learn shit. Now you got the second one. Now why you acting the same way you did when you had, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, that's why I'm like, it's kind of tricky to talk on that because we just ain't going through this. What?
I would say this.
My bad.
I feel like, of course, I view the childbirth thing a little different because I feel like the pain that you go through versus the human that you get after that pain, something that you're gonna love forever. Like, yeah, I go through that pain. If I'm a woman, like, so I see that's why probably women would do that over and over again because it's like risk reward type situations. Like, you going through this pain, but in the end you got a lineage and not related to the Eskimos. But if you know, you know.
I've actually heard that some women like forget the pain. They kind of remember, like, yeah, it hurt, but they don't remember how intense it really was, which makes the thought of having another child easier.
But were they doing a natural birth? Would they do a C-section?
All of the above.
They did all of that.
I'm not talking about one woman.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying women who've done all of that I've heard it, like, it's common.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't talking about just the delivery. I'm talking about like everything leading up to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So women go through it differently for sure.
So, okay, you said you have heard a woman say that they fucked up.
Yeah.
Once.
Well, okay, fuck up a relationship, I've heard that like once. But fuck up in general, like as far as like apologizing for wrongdoing, I've heard that actually more than I thought I would hear it.
So
it's rare though. Still,
it's rare that we've heard women. The one woman that you heard say she fucked up, was she referring to you or just some other relationship she was in?
I've heard an older woman say, like, just having a conversation, like, yeah, I messed up and I should did XYZ, and it's mainly because they see whoever they with done became something.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you didn't notice your wrongdoing, even if he didn't do something. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, and I don't want to say for every case, but like when women see wrongdoing in a relationship that they weren't in, then they see this person flourish, I feel like they're like, you know what, I should have did something different. But if that person was just a normal, regular Joe Blow, and you still did him wrong, you don't see nothing wrong with it because like he's still just a regular Joe Blow. So that's something. I don't know. So
even then, it's still not them taking responsibility for real. It's just them saying,
I missed out on my blessing.
I should have.
Yeah.
Now that, and the one time that I remember hearing that was basically that, because she left me because I wasn't a certain type of nigga. Then got with that certain type of nigga, and that nigga was took it a little too far.
Story of my life.
And then she hit me up and was like, I shouldn't have done whatever, but still didn't want to get back together. Yeah. She just wanted to let me know that she basically fucked up.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. I have had one there where she hit me up and was like, I shouldn't have done you the way I did you. And it basically the same, like she wanted a thug ass nigga and I wasn't that. And she got with a thug ass nigga and he did with thug ass niggas too, and then like years down the line, like with that situation, I told her everything I was gonna do. I was like, I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna go to school for this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pledge. And everything that I said I was gonna do, I was doing, and she saw it. And so then I feel like that made her be like, you were so sweet. I shouldn't have done you wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just looking like, girl, if I was at the crib not doing shit, you would not be saying this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you're not really sorry. You just like on some like you said, damn, I missed my opportunity. Like I fucked up a bag. I fucked up some shit. But so
I've encountered both. I've encountered women that sincerely apologize for their wrongdoing. And not because of it's because they was wrong, not because of the outcome of the person that they was apologizing to.
Yeah. And I've seen that too. So, has it ever, in your opinion, because I mean, obviously, when you're dealing with the entire population, it could be different. But in your experiences, has it ever really been your loss after a breakup? Or just after you stop dealing with somebody?
What you mean, like
I can say once
you fucked up a good thing. You was the one that fucked up a good thing.
Absolutely.
I can say once, and I say once because once because I feel like I've been with good women, or I've had a chance to be with good women, and I ain't gonna say I did them wrong, but like we broke up and I realized that, I don't know, but basically, to answer the question, yes, I have broke up with someone I feel like it was my loss.
Absolutely. To a lot of women.
I can't say a lot.
I damn, it was a lot of women because I was, at the time I was hurt, and I didn't have anybody to really teach me or show me how to go through those emotions when you hurt, that you should just find healthier ways to cope and deal with it. So I was getting with women who were very good women, like just good women, and fucking them up mentally.
Yeah.
Fucking them up like emotionally and shit. And at the time, like I was young, like I was a teen, you know what I'm saying? So like when the shit was going on, I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, motherfuckers hurt me. Like, motherfuckers broke my heart. Motherfuckers did this shit to me. So why motherfuckers making a big deal when I do that shit back to them? But then it's like, nah, bro. Like, I was bugging the fuck out. Like, so there's definitely been women that, like, I've hurt who were just very good women where I'm like, damn, I probably still would have been with so-and-so if I wasn't on some bitch-ass nigga shit. Like, straight up. And to those women, I've apologized to a lot of them actually, and some of them be like, bro, like it's in the past, I forgive you, whatever. And then there's been some where it's like, my nigga, you really fucked me up, relationship wise, and I don't know. It's like I appreciate it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really just forgive you for real. So, and I just gotta eat that shit, honestly.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. I like, let's just say if I'm going through like a little phase or a whole phase or whatever, I try to avoid certain women that have good intentions. So like if I feel like they really got good intentions or they really digging me, I avoid them.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to hurt them because they really out here looking for somebody, and I could have those qualities, but I'm just not that person for you.
Yeah.
So like I would probably just deal with people that's on some random, just frivolous,
they
promiscuous stuff.
Yeah.
So I won't hurt nobody in the process.
But I mean, ultimately though, even still, like somebody getting hurt. Even in them things.
This is true.
Somebody.
But it's a little bit on my conscience. when I know
he can sleep a little better at night.
Yeah. Is it fucked up? Yeah. But
we both do it.
So say you deal with a woman, y'all break up. She admits that she fucked up a good thing, whatever. She want to get back with you. What she got to do to make that happen? Or does it depend on what she did?
No, I'm done.
It definitely depend on what she did. If she did something like this, it's only a few things that's really unforgivable. Cheating is one. Like if you fucked up a good thing and the reason you fucked it up because of cheating, no, I just can't see myself with you. Would I still hit? Yeah, but could I be with you? No. Anything else? If you apologize for like just other things that could have happened, like it could have really anything other than cheating, then we probably can see where I'm at and where you at in our lives and just go from there. But if you cheated on me, nah. But if you really realize like, yeah, you effed up and I'm still available and I really did like you, but I feel like you sincerely apologize, then we can see. It's not a guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you sincerely apologize, no.
No matter what the reason was.
Because to me, it's just like, I mean, you know me, Zay. Like once you fuck up certain shit with me, I'm out. Like I'm cool. Like especially when it comes to like trust or anything like that. Once you fuck up or you show me some shit, like you've shown me who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
And you can apologize and you can grow, and that is beautiful. And I hope you find the right person, but it's not me. Because I'm always going to see, like, this of whatever you showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you like, huh?
I was going to say, with me, it's going to take more than just... The apologize will start the process. And if you're really about that life, you have to, like, really show me, like, I don't... Of course, I'm going to put in effort, but the effort I'm going to put in is not going to be compared to what I did the first time to get you. So, like, you really going to have to show me that, like, you serious about this. Like...
But here's the thing.
Send me some flowers.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real, right?
Yeah.
Let's say a woman does come and say like, "Hey, I fucked up and I'm sorry, blah blah blah. I want to try this again," right? In your head, you're like you said, you got to show me. A woman is not gonna put in that effort like if the roles were reversed. Like when the roles are reversed, a man is gonna send you flowers.
I'm gonna say this: I've yet to see it. Is it possible?
I don't think so.
Slim to none.
Yeah,
but still slim.
Because look,
She'd be like I said, I was sorry.
Look, when a man does some bullshit, the man is sending flowers. The man is on his knees. The man was willing to do whatever to truly prove himself. Even if the woman still has that slither of doubt, he's like, "Yeah, I apologize, but I know I'm forever be paying for it." And da 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 da.
Yeah.
When it comes to a woman, it's just like you said. I said I'm sorry. I sucked your dick.
The question is, are women willing to put in that effort when they F up?
Fuck no.
So this was, I'm glad y'all said that because this popped back in my head. One thing I want to bring up after that clip, I looked in the comments, of course, and a lot of women was like, "Why would I admit that I fucked it up? That admits guilt. That admits that I'm wrong."
And women don't like to be wrong.
That
women
that gives me accountability. Like
and
they was saying,
that's
shit
so
like
hard
that.
for me when women don't like to be wrong, and I'm always
hate
right.
it. Women hate being wrong, bro. More than as much as they talking about niggas ain't shit, and I hate niggas, and you hate being wrong, more than anything.
And that really can fuck up a good thing because we've all been in situations where we got with a chick who's on that niggas ain't shit, and we show that we ain't what she think.
Yeah.
But she go into because we don't fit her realm of thinking. Thus, she's wrong. She fucks up whatever she got with us.
Literally, I've talked to different women, or like I've been in talks with different women, and I'm showing them that I'm not the nigga who ain't shit and all this other bullshit, and then the thing comes of like motherfuckers go ghost or whatever, and I'm like, yo, like what's good? Like I thought everything was good, and they break it down like, look, I'll be honest with you, you scare me. You scare me because you're different. You're there for me emotionally. You care about my mental. You help me through these situations. You do things that other niggas don't do. That scares me. And I'm just gonna back off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna back off because you giving me what I need, what I want and need.
And you're proving to me that I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I would rather
You said a mouthful. I ain't gonna lie.
I would rather separate myself from you, separate myself from what I've been wanting, separate myself from being truly happy, just to keep the fact of I'm right.
But even then,
that's some shit.
But even if they do back off, you've already shown that they not right. The longer you around, the more you proving that they wrong.
So let me just before he get any more right, let me get out.
I'm losing all my credibility with this one nigga.
Damn it, you see what I'm saying? So it's like I truly, in my heart of hearts, and again, this is no knock to women. This is not me woman bashing or anything like that. But I have yet to meet a woman who's just like, I'm wrong, and I care about you, and I want to prove to you that, you know, I'm worthy and all this other stuff. So let me do all this stuff. Fuck no. A woman is going to tell you, I'm sorry. She gonna suck your dick. She probably gonna let you do some shit that sexually that, you know, she didn't want to let you do before. And then when you still projecting certain shit that you feel from her bullshit on her, and you tell her like, well, I'm still kind of affected by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't know what you want me to do. I did everything that you didn't do anything.
Do they know how to put in effort in regards to
no, because they've never been in a situation where they had to. Niggas are put in situations constantly where we have to take responsibility. We have to be accountable. We have to do all this other shit. Women don't be in them situations. Women just be like, no, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm backing away before it gets crazy. I'm doing, like, women always have that option to leave and do all that shit, not take accountability, not be responsible, not come in and really show them, like, prove something to a man. Like, if a woman cheats, she cheats, and she may say she's sorry, but she'll still be like, I'm gonna still be away though. I'm gonna still back away. Even if she love you and all this, man, she's not finna sit here and be doing shit for you when she fucked up. She's just gonna be like, I said I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know what else you want me to do. I cook, like, I cooked you your favorite food. I did little shit. She want to applause for that. When really it's like, no, you ain't really putting in the work to make sure I'm good emotionally and shit, because they don't think about us in that regard. We think about them in the regard of emotional and mental and all this other shit. They don't think about us in that sense. They thinking like, oh, you a man, you should be able to take it. You take whatever else life give you, you should be able to take me cheating or doing whatever and then me apologizing.
But see, the thing is, as a man, you take whatever life give you, and whatever that problem is, you fix the problem. So if my problem with you is cheating, I'm gonna fix it by getting your ass up out of here.
True. But I'm saying, if you do love them and you're trying to work that, the fixing the problem is, okay, and this is just, you know, what I think, let's go to therapy. Let's do this. Let's, you know, really actively try. But there's some people like, okay, I'll go to therapy, I'll do this, but they're not actively trying. They're just there because this is making you feel good. This is what you think is going to help, but they're not actively invested in the therapy session. They're not actively invested in the date night. They're just doing it because maybe this will prove it. You know, it's like an agenda type shit. They're not in their heart of hearts trying to do it because they really care for real. And then when you still feeling the same way you doing, and you like, we doing all this stuff and it's not changing, you bring it to her. First thing, I'm doing everything you want. It's not about doing everything I want. It's about me and you. Like, it's not the thing. You're only doing it. If you're only doing this shit to do what I want, then we're going to be in the same shit. But if you're doing this shit because you care and you want both of us to be healthy in a healthy, happy relationship and grow, then shit will change. But I don't think motherfuckers be on that shit, personally. And this is not a bash to women. Gotta say that.
So, if you want to get into it, what's the dirtiest thing a woman ever did to you? If you want to get into it.
Get pregnant on me by another nigga twice.
Ooh. Damn, double homicide.
and I found out from other people, and teachers before I found out from her. And I was a dummy for staying, but you know that's my first love and all that other goofy shit. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Say her name.
I'd rather not.
Golly,
I ain't shedding light on that.
R.I.P. Breonna Taylor. But
Yeah.
What?
say her name.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make mine kind of broad.
Okay.
I feel like the dirtiest thing that a woman can do to me, well, back then, because now it's a little different because I've grown, but back then is I'm gonna say lack of communication and not having their intentions clear, or leading on. Like, please don't lead me on. Please make your intentions clear. And if I ask you a question, just give me a straight answer.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. And I feel like if those things are not done, then I consider whatever you do is dirty. So I'm gonna make mine broad. I ain't gonna go too specific. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to dwell on the past. I want to look forward to what life got in store for me.
Well, continue to dwell on the past. I mean, prepare to continue to dwell on the past.
All right.
I'm trying to see. I think mine would probably just be cheating. That's really it.
I'm gonna say this. Me entertaining you. I'm gonna say this. Me entertaining you, and I'm not getting no pussy, but you get that pussy to somebody else that's not entertaining you. That's dirty to me. So that has happened to me.
Well, now you throw that in there. now that you throw that in there,
like I done took you out and fed you, and then you get fed again, but in the way that I really wanted to feed you.
I guess I don't know if I could consider this dirty. I could just consider this being stupid on both our parts, because I stuck around for as long as I did. But trying to give a woman what I thought she needed when she was giving everything I wanted to a nigga who wasn't giving her what she wanted. But then I realized we both needed for that shit to happen. She needed the shit that happened to her so that she could appreciate a nigga like me. But I needed the shit she did to me to happen to me so that I could appreciate somebody better.
Facts.
Facts. But whatever. So the thing that the woman did to you, is it forgivable, or was it forgivable in your eyes?
I'll go first. Forgivable, yes, and with a sincere apology. Will I forget it? No. And do we have a chance of being back together after the things I named? Well, not being back together, but being together. It's like a 98% chance of a no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no for me, dog. Yeah, basically on what I said, like with the things I listed, it's a 98% chance no. Like I forgive you and we cool, but I can't be relationally with you.
Okay.
Now if you throw it at me and I ain't dealing with nobody, I probably catch. But that's about it.
Okay.
Fuck no, baby. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Okay.
You gonna hold a grudge?
I ain't holding shit, but it's fuck no. It's just
could you be friends with him?
Fuck no. I
sounds real grudgy to me.
No, it's just
because I feel like I don't know about like call you everyday friends, but like cordial friends or like maybe like a group setting type friend.
I'm at a place.
Maybe.
I'm at a place in my life where the people I hang around add some kind of value to my life. They add some kind of growth to my life. She don't add shit to my life. Motherfuckers who add headaches and heart pain and all this other shit, I don't keep them around.
You better take a Bayer and keep it moving.
like I'm really just at that point in my life where if you're not helping me grow or progress into what I want to become, or we're not even helping each other grow, we don't need to be cool. We don't need to be friends. We don't need to be associates. We don't need to be nothing. You stay over here, I'm gonna stay over here. And it's not no bad blood. It's not no I wish something bad happened to you or no shit, but it's just like everybody needs to be here for a purpose. I'm trying to do shit like important. And if you're not here for a purpose, then what the fuck is you here for? Anybody who not here for a purpose, you a leech, in my opinion. And if she were to try to come back into my life,
she threw it at you. Would you catch it?
No.
Oh.
What you,
Well, she fine.
We'll see.
yeah, well, fuck.
We'll see. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
I don't give a goddamn how fine you is, bro. You are a leech, bro. I'm cool.
So, in my situation, yeah, it's forgivable. And I slick already forgiven because I've grown from it. So I accepted the lesson.
Say her name.
She know who she is. I don't know if she watched the show, but she know who she is. Are you over it?
Oh, tough.
I'm at a place where I'm over it, but the damage that it did to me is like it's very evident. And that's the part where it makes shit very difficult. Cause shit really damaged me, like mentally. And it's like it's kind of like how you said, like, I'm happy it happened because it needed to happen, and it made me start being more aware, more cautious of a lot of shit, and stop being green about a lot of shit. But it damn mentally fucked me up, and because it mentally fucked me up, I mentally fucked up other people, and that shit just not cool. It's not right. When you could have easily just handled the situation differently. So
I'm a compare it to a muscle. So Zay, I know you familiar with like how working out goes. Pretty much when you lifting weights, it creates little micro tears in your muscles, and then it heal, and eventually you get bigger, stronger, all that good stuff. I feel like emotions are pretty much the same way when it comes to someone that do you wrong. It was a workout. You got them tears. So eventually you're going to heal and you're going to become stronger. So what was your original question?
What was the dirtiest thing you did?
No. The last question, yeah.
Oh, are you over it?
So am I over it? I'm going to say this. I would never forget it, of course. And I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm over it because I'm not dwelling on it, but the muscles that I gained from that situation, they still here. So I'm mentally over it. Like this, I'm not dwelling, I'm not still like, okay, how can I get this motherfucker back? No. So yeah, I'm over it, but I would never forget it. And it's always gonna be a part of me. Like, even when I get old, 70 years old, I still can remember back in 2014 or whenever I got wrong, deadly wrong. I know that ain't no word, y'all, but it's still going to be something I remember, and I just always, learn from it.
I feel that. I'm over it because I was kind of like, y'all, like when it happened, like I wasn't fucked up, but I was like, fuck her. Heavy. But I got over it, but even now, like if I see her, it ain't a thing of I get upset. It's just like, damn, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Especially how shit ended up after the fact for them. It's like, but whatever. Are you still cool? I know Clyde answered already. You still cool with her?
If I see anybody that done me wrong in the street, I'm gonna speak, because like I can't think of nobody that I've had any type of dealings with that I just went like, you know what, I'll never speak to that B word again in my life.
That's a B word now.
I'll never speak to that motherfucker again in my life. But I can't think of nobody like that. But yeah, I would definitely speak because I really don't hold grudges, and I'm an optimistic person, so I see the positive, and I try to see the positive in a lot of things. It's like hopefully they learn something from dealing with me, like what type of qualities you need to look for, what type of qualities you don't need to look for, even if if I wasn't shit. But
yeah,
yeah, cool, yeah, but friend, eh. Make me the last option you call when you need something. But I don't mind being an option. I just don't want to be first, second, or third, or fourth.
Or fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No.
You want to be top 10?
No. Let me be like a bottom draft pick in the second round. Like, you have to be stranded literally like less than a mile away from me, and you have already called 4 or 5 people. And then you're like, you know what? I think so-and-so in this area. Then, if I'm not busy, I'm like, okay, give me a minute. And I'm just going to take my time. Not intentionally.
You're going to be there when you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I strive to be like you in that regard.
But, I mean, eventually you'll get like that because you're still young, man.
I'm weak as hell. I just, I don't care. You was down the street. No. First off, how'd you get this?
That don't sound like you over it then, cuz.
You can't be if the hate is still that deep.
No, it's not. It's not. I promise you, I don't have hate towards anybody. Like I really do. Like
you got hate towards. What's that nigga name? I'm gonna think of it. Hold on. Continue.
I got love for everybody. I wish everybody success, wealth, like health, like all that stuff. But it's just like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, it's just you. And I maybe it's just how I'm raised. Maybe it's like I was raised by, like, of course, like African parents.
You got hate for Tariq.
Oh, yeah. Fuck Tariq.
Oh, power?
Yeah. Fuck Tariq. Bitch ass nigga. Not the actual nigga, but the character Tariq. Nah, fuck Tariq.
I like Tariq.
He's a bitch ass nigga.
He's my favorite character.
Oh, real quick. I know this is because you just brought that up. Let me just sidestep real quick. Let me tell you why he's a bitch ass nigga. Because you literally did everything. You really went against your pops only to become him. You literally, I don't want to go to school. I want to sell drugs. What? You have everything. You live in this fucking penthouse. You get. I don't want to sell drugs.
He want to get it out the mud, man.
And eventually, after he killed his father, what he got to do?
Go to
off the fucking shelf.
Nice ass house.
Like you did all this shit
off the banister over the fireplace.
Look, you killed your father.
At the trophy cabinet.
Look, you killed your father, and after you killed your father, you thinking, okay, we gonna get this money, from the will, and you want this money, you still got to go to school. So now, ultimately, you still had to fucking go to school and finish. Goofy, like. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. Like, and then when you killed your dad, you're crying over his grave, you're speaking that, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. Like, you're not smart, you're just a bitch. But I rest my nuts. I forgot what we were talking about before. Oh yeah, no. I promise you, I don't have no hatred, I don't have nothing in my heart towards anybody, but it's just like, yeah, why how do you have my number? And why you should not call me. Like, don't.
No, I said definitely don't call me first, second, or third, or fourth, or fifth.
Call me at all. I'm stranded.
Don't call me. Who gave you that authorization? Text me. If that.
All right.
If that. So our final sponsor is
Oh wait, I got a sponsor too. I'm sorry.
Well, you can say yours after I say this one.
Okay, yeah.
Because it continues with the thing.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake's Justified album, track 5. Go ahead.
Oh, my sponsor is Sam's Club. I got this hoodie from Sam's Club. It just says Mississippi on it.
State of Mind hoodie for $16.98.
Boy, yeah, you own it. You own it, boy.
The nigga worked there.
Oh.
I definitely worked there. And I see the hoodie today. It is nice.
Yeah,
I got a gray and red one or something.
I ain't see the red one.
I definitely.
Let me see the red one over there. I'm buying
cash
that.
it.
And I got a sponsor too.
If you want to pick it up for me, go ahead.
I'm going over there.
Is your sponsor Tapped In Reviews? Because
No,
I was gonna let you.
surprisingly.
I was gonna let you.
But surprisingly, no.
Okay.
I was gonna. My sponsor is the Eskimo lineage.
Oh yeah. Listen, Eskimo lineage is it's kind of a problem if you think about it. But it's not a problem for the lineage. It's the problem with the matriarch of the lineage.
Yes.
But hey, man, you know y'all know we talked about Eskimo Brothers a couple episodes ago. Last time you was on, talked about Eskimo Brothers. Eskimo lineage, that's a whole nother thing. You got an Eskimo dynasty going.
Yeah.
You know, an Eskimo era, if you will.
Oh wow.
And y'all got to stop that shit.
Gross.
But shout out to my Eskimo brother. I don't know if you watched the show, but
You know, yeah.
you know who you are.
I can't even remember my Eskimo brother name. We used to work together. But shout out to you, cuz.
Yeah, shout out to him. Mine stayed in
His name was Neil, my boy Neil. Shout out to you, cuz.
I ain't gonna say mine. But you want to shout out your Eskimo brother?
Absolutely not.
Your Eskimo lineage?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So we finna wrap it up. You got anything else you want to throw in there? Old Jones tap.
Of course, make sure y'all continue to listen to one of the best, the best podcast in Mississippi. Of course, go watch the best liquor review channel in Mississippi, and probably the only liquor review channel in Mississippi. And shout out to all the women. Yeah, y'all don't deserve that much. And the reason I say y'all don't deserve because y'all got it all. And if y'all don't got it all, y'all believe y'all like y'all got it all.
Oh shit! I was not expecting that.
I was telling a friend earlier, who is a woman, about this episode, and I was like, yeah, you know, you might hate me because I told her the title, and she went and looked up and she saw what it was. So I was like, yeah, we're not saying that all bitches ain't shit. We just saying the bitches we talking about ain't shit.
This is true.
All women ain't bitches, and all bitches ain't shit bitches. But the bitches we talking about are ain't shit bitches.
I got two more things to add.
Go ahead.
If y'all like the shirt, hit me up and
I'm gonna just cut y'all off.
That's one thing. And the second thing, you made me forget, man.
Oh man.
The second thing was I forgot.
You hate to see it. Drop your social media and we gonna get on out of here.
At Claudicoji, CLYD.
Who told you to go first?
All right, yeah, shut my fat ass up. You got it.
Nah, you can go ahead.
All right. At Claudicoji, CLYDE, OKOJIE on every platform. Shout out to Good News.
Tap their reviews on all platforms, and I love Tap Water on Instagram. And if you know my government name, you can find me on Facebook.
95 IISSX on most platforms, but type it in and you'll find me pretty much everywhere.
Man, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's gone now. I can't remember the thought. It was something about women.
Are women the prize? Was that it?
No,
that wasn't it. No, they're not the prize.
I see what you did there.
I got something to say real quick
Okay.
about women.
Oh.
Leave niggas alone, bro.
Oh.
Leave niggas alone. Like, if you really don't want to fuck with a nigga and you just fucking with him for the meantime until the nigga that you really want come along, leave niggas alone.
I'm gonna add one thing to that.
Should we stop here and just start some little bonus content? Because I got some stuff to say too.
My last time was basically what he said. Leave niggas that y'all not ready for alone.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of y'all is out here saying that niggas ain't shit and not understanding that you're contributing to the cycle of niggas ain't being shit. Like,
you adding to it.
You're adding to it by fucking with a nigga who you really don't want to be with, wait until the nigga that you want to be with come, then leaving the nigga that you was talking to be with that nigga. He's watching you do that shit, and now he's finna start treating women the way you treated him.
That's all right. What Zay said in episode 10.
You're
You probably
contributing.
don't even remember.
I don't.
You're
I'm trying to
contributing.
think about it.
You're contributing to the problem. Stop it. Learn to be by yourself.
What
When you
did I say?
when you said you gonna do him like he did you,
Oh yeah.
or you gonna do her like he did you?
This is what me and Clyde talked about this last night. Don't think just because you got what you got between your legs that I'm gonna fuck you, or that just a nigga just gonna fuck you just because you
Straight
got
the
that
fuck
shit.
up.
Like, nobody want that from you. Like
He said from you.
that shit. Nah, bro. You just
I enjoyed y'all, man.
we finna get out of here. And I'm gonna give another shout out. I shouted my last week. I'm gonna give another shout out to all our guests. That's been holding it down since James been gone. Think gonna be back next week or the week after. So we gonna get back to the foolishness. But yeah. If you don't know, go find the Chronic and go look at track 16 and you'll see what we talking about. But other than that, we gonna get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to talk to y'all on this shit. For real. Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with me for real.
And if you don't give it,
No. It's just on some street shit, man. Listen. Let me get you out of game of this shit, man. For real. Listen.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Yeah. 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 Hey, listen. Yo. Rule number 1, never crawl behind your homie. Keep that gangster shit 100. Rule number 2, go retarded about your money. Never let them take it from you. Treat life like a race. I guess they needed a break in the pay, but I kept on running. Turn to a snake. How you gonna eat in my face and think you was the only one home? It's cool. 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 They saying fuck, why you don't hang with these niggas? They fake. And why you don't stay with these bitches? I'm straight. And why you ain't taking your chain in your city? You know you can't play with these bitches. And why you ain't round with a steel? You know you ain't bout it for real. They say that your brother got killed. And why you ain't signing the deal? Cool. It's 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 cool. I ain't been on this beat in a minute. I feel like a nigga that fresh out of jail. Thinking I'm slipping, that gon' be your only mistake. Put a hole in their head like a whale. I put the gun in my head when I turn to 11. Said my I can never be 12. You disrespect me, I'm fucking your hoe. Cause I'm really that nigga, just keeping it player. Don't even start, better try another nigga. I got killers on demand, slamming the mat. Trying to wipe a nigga nose, he think we cool like a fan. Round with the mob, yeah I'm dying for the game. So BBN be the clan. Fucking your hoe, shoving wood down the throat. She taking kids like a van. Boys you dumb, mention me up on the ground. Burn his ass like a tan. Bitch you a lame, nigga squares like a box. SpongeBob, Dirty Dan. I got them racks, dead president for real. White folks, Uncle Sam, trading designer. She gon' fuck me cause I'm fly. Nickname Peter Pan. These niggas sleep so I'm turning they dream off. Bitch I'm hot like some wing sauce. My brother told me that we live in the dirty world. Shit I'm taking the clean route. You must do not understand, I just want your head. Why you taking your jeans off? Got niggas that doing time in the fed. Folk got them locked in like some dreads. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't panic.
It's cool.
Don't panic.
It's cool.
Don't panic.
It's cool.
Don't panic.
It's cool.
Don't panic.
Rule number 3, never trip about these hoes, cause they gon' fuck whatever poppin'. Rule number 4, keep your circle real small, cause everybody ain't your partner. Just cause you black, 12 ever get behind you. Better run, do the dash. When you leave the house, protect yourself at all times. Grab your gun and your mask.